Believe it or not, we caught all of these fish using a very simple, basic setup. Hey guys, welcome back. Today, I'm going to show you how I tie a simple handline rig, a basic setup I've been using for years. It's one of the most basic ways to fish, but don't let that fool you. With this simple multi-hook rig, you can catch all kinds of fish, big or small, and sometimes even land 2 or 3 fish at the same time. Let's get started. Tie a simple knot at the end of the line. Then tie another one about a hand span above it. Right before the second knot, cut the line. Then prepare another piece of line the same way. We're going to prepare 4 pieces of line like this with the same knots. By the way guys, because of the current situation and the war around the Strait of Hormuz, creating fishing content out on the water has become really difficult. And, for now, it's almost impossible. I'm doing my best to keep sharing my fishing experience with you until things get better. If you'd like to support the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe. It helps me keep the channel going. And I'd also love to hear about your own fishing experiences, so drop a comment below. I'm always happy to learn something new from you guys too. Now, take the end of each piece of line that doesn't have a knot, pass it through the hook, and tie it off. I'm using hooks like these. They look similar to circle hooks, but they're not exactly circle hooks. The shank is a little longer. I'll explain why I use this type of hook a little later. That's it, a simple knot, but a strong one. I've been using this knot for years, and it's never let me down. It's simple, reliable, and gets the job done. Prepare as many hooks as you need using the same method. Later, I'll show you the knot I use to attach each one to the main line. For now, we've tied all the knots. Give each one a good pull to make sure they're nice and tight. Alright, the next step is attaching the weight to the end of the main line. Where we fish, the water is pretty deep and the current can be strong, so we usually use fairly heavy weights. This is another very simple and practical knot that I've been using for years without any worries. Before attaching the hooks to the main line, tie a knot at the free end of each hook line. Now, attach the hook lines to the main line one by one. The first hook goes on at this distance from the weight, making sure it sits slightly above the weight. Then, use this knot to secure the hook line to the main line. Once you've tied the knot, pull it as tight as you can to make sure it's secure. Later, I'll pull on each hook one by one to make sure every connection is nice and strong. The next hook goes a little higher up the main line, with enough space so the lower hook can't reach it. And that's how easy it is to add multiple hooks to your main line and build a really nice looking rig. With this setup, when you're fishing in deep water, you don't have to worry as much about losing one of your baits. You've got several hooks working at the same time, and when your rig happens to land in the right spot, you can sometimes even catch several fish at once. Finally, about 1 meter above the last hook, attach a swivel. This allows the fish to spin without twisting up your line. So why do I use this type of hook? Well, look at how easily a regular hook can straighten out under pressure. The size of a hook alone doesn't tell you how strong it is. Circle hooks are strong, but they usually have a shorter shank. I honestly don't know the exact name of this particular style of hook, but it's the one I've been using for years. What matters most to me is its strength. It's tough and doesn't straighten out easily like some other hooks.
Assim.
Well, my fellow captains, thank you so much for staying with me until the end. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I hope your line never breaks, your patience never runs out, and all the time and effort you put in brings you the catch you're hoping for, both on the water and in life. Until next time, stay safe, keep fishing, and I'll see you in the next one.